and welcome everyone. This is Mino at AngloLink. In today's lesson, I'm going to focus on pronunciation. And we're going to look at the pronunciation of the past simple tense of regular verbs. Now, as you know, it's very easy to formulate the past simple tense and the past participle of regular verbs. You just add ed to the infinitive. However, it's not always clear how to pronounce the ed. Sometimes the e is pronounced and sometimes not. And when the e is not pronounced, the remaining d can be pronounced either as a d or as a t. By the end of this lesson, you will have some very simple rules that will help you decide how to pronounce the ed when you formulate the past simple tense or the past participle of a regular verb. So when you're ready, we can begin. Right, pronunciation of ed when you formulate the past simple tense or the past participle of a regular verb. There are three groups. Group 1 is when ed is pronounced as t. So the e is not pronounced and the letter d is pronounced as t. In group 2, the ed is pronounced as d. So once again, the e is not pronounced and the letter d is pronounced as d. And finally, in group 3, the ed is pronounced fully as it. Okay, let's look at group 1. When ed sounds like t. This happens when the infinitive verb ends in a soft or unvoiced consonant, such as s, sh, ch, k, p, f. Let's look at some examples. Miss, missed. Wash, washed. Watch, watched. Work, worked. Stop, stopped. Laugh, laughed. Right, let's look at group 2, when ed sounds like d. This happens in two cases. When the infinitive verb ends in a vowel sound or a hard or voiced consonant. Let's look at some examples of vowel sounds. Offer. Remember that in British English, the r at the end is not pronounced. So the last sound is an offer. Offered. Another example with r at the end. Answer. Answered. Sue. Sued. Study. Studied. Lie. Lied. Show, showed. And also when the verb ends in a hard or voiced consonant, such as z, g, b, v, l, m, or n. Let's look at some examples. Quiz, quizzed. Beg, begged. Rob, robbed. Live, lived. Call, called, seem, seemed, clean, cleaned. Right then, moving on to group 3, when ed sounds like id. This happens when the infinitive ends in the consonants t or d. Let's look at some examples. Rent, rented. Suggest, suggested. Accept, accepted. Paint, painted. Land, landed. Decide, decided. Add, added. End, ended. Okay then, let's look at the common mistakes. As you can imagine, the most common mistake is pronouncing the ed as id after all verbs. Let's look at some examples. Common mistake, saying help it. It is helped. Saying walk it. It is walked. Not coughed, but coughed. Not ordered, but ordered. Not married, but married. Don't say arrived, say arrived. Don't say changed, say changed. And avoid saying listened, say listened. The less common mistake is not pronouncing the id clearly at the end of verbs ending in t or d. Just make sure you pronounce the e clearly. So, not invited, but invited. And not demanded, but demanded. Right then, that's all for this lesson. I hope you've enjoyed it. As you know, you can now go to our website, anglolink.com, to review this point. In section 5 of Anglophile 102, you will find a list of over 300 regular verbs that you can use to practice the rules you've just learned. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video. Bye now.